Welcome to the 2025-26 MSHSAA basketball season and this year's instructional videos. I'm Kenny Seifert, the coordinator of basketball officiating. It is my pleasure to serve the game of basketball and work with the officiating community. In these videos, we will look at how the new rules or interpretations will impact how the game is officiated. I am responsible for the script and the plays selected in these videos. Please note that no attempt is made to embarrass any institution, coach, student athlete, or official. These videos are being used for the purpose of making officiating better. The goal of this instructional video is to develop a style of officiating that will result in a consistent enforcement of the rules during the regular and postseason play. In addition, it is our hope that the coaches will utilize these videos as a tool to assist them in their teachings of the student athletes. It is all of the stakeholders' desire to have the same play officiated the same way, no matter what conference, league, geographic area of the state the game is located, or what time of the season the game is being played. Please remember that all of these videos, including the last couple of years, are available to you on the MSHSAA website. I hope that you will make it a habit to review these videos regularly and often. It is very important to begin this instructional video by acknowledging and congratulating all officials, mechanic clinicians, rules interpreters, and observers on a job well done last year. Lastly, I want to personally thank the Basketball Video Committee for their time, compassion, and expertise in making these videos a possibility. Lastly, I would like to share with you some basketball officiating philosophy. While a thorough knowledge of the rules is important, it is not enough to guarantee the competency of an official. There are other attributes which are equally important. Officials must possess a combination of these if they are to fulfill their duties adequately. In addition to a complete mastery of the rules, officials must have a good knowledge of human nature and the ability to control situations as they arise. Officials must have a basketball sense which supersedes the technical application of the rules so that the game goes smoothly. Officials are expected to exercise good judgment in applying these rules. As we progress through this season, please keep this simple thought at the front of your officiating mind. Our call accuracy exponentially increases when we are in the right place at the right time to make the right call. In our video today, we are going to cover multiple plays coming from two disciplines: hand check body bumping and freedom of movement. We will discuss hand check body bump fouls in the context of when a player illegally restricts the movement of an opponent with the ball. We will discuss freedom of movement fouls in the context of when a player illegally restricts the movement of an opponent without the ball. In this first video, as the offensive player makes his move down the floor, you're going to notice the defensive player initially extends his hands and his arms, which is a huge indicator that we potentially are going to have an RSBQ violation, otherwise known as rhythm, speed, balance, and quickness. The trail official does an outstanding job of watching this play start, develop, and finish prior to stopping the clock, providing the signal, and pointing to the out-of-bounds spot. In addition, the trail official did a very good job and was very impressive in his foul reporting area. Very similar to the last play, our immediate action by the defensive player is the extension of the arms, which we've already determined has potential to affect the RSBQ of the offensive player. And it did in this play. The center official is in great position to see the play and make the call. But it is very important that we identify the three preliminaries when we make these calls. In addition, the official does a great job of jogging to the foul reporting area. But, as mentioned earlier, the three preliminaries are very important because as the trail official is walking to his area, he's doing a double check to make sure that we're administering the out-of-bounds spot at the appropriate place. In this play, we're going to start out with the left hand touching. Then it turns into the left hand guiding, which then results in the left forearm restricting the RSBQ of the offensive player. The trail official is in good position to watch this play start, develop, and finish before putting a whistle on the play. When watching this play, let's keep in mind that touching is not fouling, fouling is fouling. As you will see, we have some hand contact, we have a little body contact, now we're getting more contact, and now we have too much contact. And that contact affected the RSBQ of this player, as you can see at the next angle that is being shown. Great mechanics and a good look by the trail official. However, in my opinion, this foul occurred in the back court, not the front court, and therefore the ball would be administered out of bounds at the 28-foot mark in the back court based upon this year's rule change. In this play, our defender has initial legal guarding position. However, we have a leg extension with the knee up that directly affects the rhythm, speed, balance, and quickness, RSBQ, of the offensive player, as you will see in this second view. The trail and the center official do a really good job of watching this play start, develop, and finish. With that said, this call is in the trail official's primary coverage area, therefore he took it to the table. Great officiating. First play of the game, and it is important that we set expectations on how we're going to officiate the plays. We're going to have a backdoor cut by the offensive player. The defender is going to extend her hands and her arms to hold, grab, and restrict the cutter from getting to the basket. This is outstanding officiating by the lead official, who shows the three preliminaries, jogs to the foul reporting area, has a great table presentation. This is how we want to start a basketball game. Watch number 2 in white as number 10 in black cuts off of this back screen. He uses his arms and body and extends, making contact. This is illegal. It is called chucking the cutter, and it is a foul. The lead official is on top of it, does a very nice job of seeing the action, appropriately blowing the whistle, jogging to the foul reporting area, and having a nice table presentation. Keep an eye on the two players that are circled and the action on the backside of this play. As she makes her cut, one arm becomes two arms, and these are huge indicators. We have holding, grasping, and restricting. This is a freedom of movement foul, and it needs to have a whistle on it. Nice work by the lead official, who is rotating over and keeping his eye on the competitive matchup. These are must calls, and a nice job by the official for watching this play start, develop, and finish. This is a foul. The cutter is being held and restricted from cutting off of the screen. This is a must get and a great call. The center official stays in his primary coverage area. He watches the play start, develop, and finish. He has a whistle, shows the three preliminaries. Outstanding officiating. In conclusion, remember, the game of basketball is predicated on 10 players being afforded the opportunity to freely move within the 84-foot by 50-foot space that we call the basketball court. I hope this first instructional video on freedom of movement and hand check body bumping has been informative and helpful. Officials, do not hesitate to blow the whistle on illegal actions that places the opponent at a disadvantage. Good luck with the beginning of the season.